all of these scenes are like...
Are they like in different sections of Ontario?
Sort of. Like Ontario's huge. It takes about like 16 hours here from one side to the other. But these crews didn't really have any business being their own crews. Like some of them are like sub-regions of other regions.
Yeah.
But it was funny because there's still little rivalries there, and it was exciting to see.
And that's that's pretty much what Cruise is about. Cruise is just about...
yeah, no, it's for fun. There was no prize.
It's for fun. It's for rivalries. It's to show your name. You're like, our scene is awesome.
Exactly.
So we got a Ganondorf from, I believe, B.Arkb0t.
B.Arkb0t, cool.
I'm interested to see it. You know, I do know that in Pool C there is Ray Calm.
Yes.
One of the best Ganondorfs in Canada.
I believe he has to play Zero.
Oh, wow.
If that's on stream,
I hope that's on stream.
Yeah.
I'm curious to see Zero play again. All right, so we're jumping right into this. Ksev's just going to, do some quick jabs. Not showing any patience or anything. Just going in there, just throwing out attacks.
Yeah, really free damage coming down off that down air. Every single time he does it, he's either going to get a punish and extend the combo, or just force Ganondorf to pick a defensive option. There's absolutely no downside to him just going in with down air.
Ooh, interesting down B, trying to just get back to the stage.
Ksev putting B.Arkb0t in a bad situation right now.
And like, I'm surprised he didn't try to go a little bit deeper against that, but maybe just like wanted to let him get back to the stage. He has a pretty low percent.
He's at a point he doesn't need to go for the risky stuff.
He wants to keep a stage control.
Yeah, exactly. Stage control when you've got the lead is sometimes more important than just trying to close out the stock.
Definitely.
It's not like his last hit, last stock where you need to go risk. Wow.
Connects that Bair and, closes out the stock pretty quick. B.Arkb0t's got to mix something up. Not sure about that raw up smash. He's kind of just throwing out smash attacks.
It is notorious for being fairly lagless, but I mean, still.
Yeah, I mean, right there he power shielded that. Yeah. Like, I guess it could be a bait.
Yeah.
But, Ksev's playing it super safe, just throwing out jabs, quick aerials, not throwing out anything risky, because he knows if he leaves himself open just for like 1 second against Ganondorf, something nutty's going to happen.
The stock can disappear super quickly. And I kind of understand, I guess, the up smashes I'm seeing coming out, because a lot of the time Ksev is approaching from the air.
Yeah.
But ever since he's been throwing out those, like, the anti-air up smashes, Ksev's just been running in directly. And
ooh, that was
strange to the eye.
That was interesting to the eye.
But yeah, I kind of understand it, because every approach he was taking was through a down air or a nair approach. And so up smash would be great in that situation. But he was getting a little antsy with it, and Ksev was like, I guess I don't need to go to the air for this. I'll just wait for it to end and I'll run in.
Just go in, and if he's going to shield right after, I'm just going to grab.
Yeah, exactly.
So we're going to see a character swap. He's going to opt to go to Meta Knight.
All right.
This is definitely going to be a completely different change of pace. Meta Knight's known for being quick, having very lagless smash attacks, like F smash, one of the biggest bait moves.
Yeah, exactly. There's like absolutely no lag on the end of it, and that's the thing I like watching Meta Knight players for, is seeing what option they choose out of it.
Yeah.
Because a lot of Meta Knight players, they'll do like a roll away, or they'll do a spot dodge or something like that.
Or two F smashes in a row.
Exactly. The thing that a lot of like higher level Meta Knight players do is they realize that they don't need to pick a defensive option out of that situation. They can go for like a nair immediately, or they can do like pivot grabs or up tilt or something. Down tilt, dash attack.
Or they can just hold shield.
Or they can hold shield,
yeah,
exactly.
There's just so many different options. It's a lot of smart players will like think about all of their choices instead of going for the same two over and over and over.
And a lot of the time, that's what wins games, because predictability is fantastic if you're expecting to lose a game. Like,
wow,
oh, wow,
he knew that he was going to charge in right there, just with the dash, maybe expecting like a dash tag or something. But Ksev just threw out that up smash, no risk. Wow, he got him into the jab block,
but
bring him down from the dair. Not sure what he was expecting holding that jab. Maybe he thought that B.Arkb0t was going to try to punish it.
I've seen Ksev do that a lot in the last 2 days.
The man loves jab. Like, look at him. He's just kicking. He's a kung fu master.
I'm not sure how much Fox's jab does, but it's a substantial amount. And, like, he's getting it over and over and over again.
It's quick, and B.Arkb0t's not changing up his strategy a little bit against it, so he might as well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. You just keep going for it.
It's fairly safe. It forces a defensive option from your opponent, even if they miss.
Yeah.
The hitbox is pretty big on it, so I imagine for most characters it would be hard to roll behind while he's doing it.
Oh, yeah.
So basically causes people
like
to
you
back
said,
off.
It forces them to respect it, try to jump over it possibly, or just like stay away from it. Some up tilts. Wow. Good punish on that
really
down
good
smash.
Punish on that down smash.
They're just shielding it, up smash, closes that out 2-0 against B.Arkb0t. Ksev proceeds on through the bracket. That was like I like seeing like the comparisons between like newer players and then like the top more high level players.
Yeah.
Because like you see like the options that they go for. Like for instance, from like the high level players, they're definitely thinking more. They're definitely trying to bait out more. And as we saw from Ksev, he just like used the same option over and over and over until
because it was working.
It was working.
Exactly.
Yeah. Like that wouldn't work against like if he was playing later on in the bracket, obviously.
And that's another thing too, is a lot of the time, unless it's like extremely high level or very low level, it's hard to watch Smash 4 and be able to gauge how good players are sometimes. As an audience member.
Because it looks like a wash.
Yeah, exactly. And especially when it's like 2 mid-level players going at it, and they're it's hard to tell if you could compete with that player. I'm not sure what it is about this game, but yeah, it makes it kind of interesting because what am I trying to say? Like, it's as if like you can watch and be like, oh, I could do that. I could do that.
Yeah.
But then that's not necessarily true.
Like you can do the tech.
Yeah.
And then the second you're actually there on the match.
Yeah, exactly.
You gotta like you're thinking like mentally. You gotta think mentally when you're playing this game because you gotta think, okay, if he does option A, then I gotta have options B, C, or D that I can do against.